Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. So, we are back in New York City, and we got a few different ways that we can get in. And as I was mentioning, the IQ points, we currently have 2, and there's a total of 2. Um, the total there will keep going up on repeated playthroughs if you do different things. So there's 3 different ways to get into the theater, and if you do all 3 of those, then your total will go up by the appropriate amount for each one of those. It's kind of a way to give you more, replayability for the game and such like that. Again, I'm going to focus on kind of one of the 3 major paths. I think even within those paths, there can be different ways to do it. I think we can actually, go in one way, load back to our previous save, and take the other options to get the total. I don't know if that works with the Scum VM saves, or if you have to use the in-game saves. Either way, I'm not gonna focus on that. There are 1,000 total points to get. Like I said, I'm not gonna do all of those. There's always a possibility that I might decide to play this game again at a future date, albeit again at a future date, trying one of the other routes. I don't know. I'm just kind of interested in seeing like a straightforward story at this point. Anyway, we did see a back door here, so maybe we can sneak in. I mean, there was a fire escape as well, but let's just go ahead and check this one first. Can we open it?
It's unlocked.
Well, that's convenient. Well, that's a very large guy.
Pal? This ain't no ticket office.
I just want in. I'm here to enjoy Madame's outrageous orations. I'm with the band. Let me in, you Darwinian nightmare. Well, insulting him is probably not going to be a great idea right now. There is a fisticuffs fighting portion of the game. I don't know if the route that I want to go on involves that. Any of that. I kind of hope not, because it wasn't very good in the first game, and I'm not looking forward to trying it out. That is one of the paths, is essentially just punching your way through things. Indiana Jones is good with that. I'm here to enjoy Madame's outrageous orations.
I'm here to enjoy Madame's outrageous orations.
This ain't that kind of show.
I mean, kind of is. I think there's a misunderstanding here. Of course not. Madame Sophia is a serious thinker. Really? I'm told she postulates on stage. Just let me in, you ape. So again, pretty sure that would lead to Punchy. I don't think he knows what postulate means, so of course not. Madame Sophia is a serious thinker.
Oh, of course not. Madame Sophia is a serious thinker.
Don't kid around, pal. You're talking about my idol.
Well, then throw me the idol. I shouldn't exaggerate, but she's great with fiction. No kidding. I think she's the greatest.
No kidding. I think she's the greatest.
Me too. There's something about her.
Is her name Mary? She's very pretty. She's got a great cerebrum. She's very smart. Yeah, she sure knows how to obfuscate. Yeah, she's very smart.
Yeah, she's very smart.
Smart, I'll say. You know what I really like? It's the way
The way she cons folks out of their hard-earned cash? Probably not going to be good. The way she tosses her head when she laughs. The way she makes things so easy to understand. The way she hires poor Neanderthals like you. Makes things so easy to understand.
The way she makes things easy to understand.
That's it. All that smart stuff seems so easy when I'm listening to her.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you're okay for a college boy.
How do you know I'm a college boy?
Come on in.
Well, thank you. Alright, well, let's go ahead and...
Still beautiful, still impossible.
Alright. Can we look at the screen? No. look at the audience? Can we look at that? There are some levers. There's a stagehand. I don't really have anything else to look at, but I wanted to look at the stagehand. Okay.
Hold on! You must be the new doorman.
Yeah.
About time they got rid of Biff. He was such a pushover.
Yeah, I'm totally the new doorman. I want a reading with Miss Hapgood. I need to talk to that so-called psychic. Call that fraud over here, will you? Oops, sorry to bother you. I want a reading with Miss Hapgood.
I want a reading with Miss Hapgood.
Are you crazy? During the show?
No, I'll wait.
Write a letter.
I don't mind waiting. Can I talk to you again?
Excuse me.
Take it easy and watch the show.
Here, my friends,
Okay.
is Atlantis,
Um,
as it might have appeared in its heyday.
isn't that...
Glorious,
Feels like from a movie.
prosperous, socially and technically advanced,
That was on MST3K.
beyond our wildest dreams. 5,000 years ago, while everyone else still wore animal skins, the mighty spirits of Atlantis
A lot of people
dared
still
to
technically
build
wear
a
animal
city
skins.
where knowledge and power were united in true happiness. Centuries later, the famous philosopher Plato wrote about it. He placed Atlantis on a continent out in the deep ocean and described how it was divided into 3 circular parts.
You know, that
Such
was
as
all
you see
allegory,
here.
right?
Isn't she something? She can go on for hours.
Okay. Can I talk to you again?
Excuse me.
Shh. She's just coming to the exciting part.
Exciting part? Well, I like exciting parts.
What befell the serene city? We may never know for sure. Was it the sea level slowly creeping higher, or the Earth itself suddenly shifting?
Probably climate change.
However it happened, panic must have gripped the citizens on that fateful day when proud Atlantis sank beneath the waves.
Well, they shouldn't have built their city on sand.
Or perhaps it was a volcanic eruption, and something remains even now.
Yeah, out in the middle of the
On some
Atlantic.
questions, the great spirit who guides my thoughts, the all-seeing Nurab Sal, is silent.
Huh.
I've been through this 100 times. The woman never stops.
I mean, she has to stop eventually.
Excuse me.
Yeah, what now?
You look tired. Wouldn't you like to call it a day? Madame told me to tell you you're fired. Isn't there something you'd rather be doing? You know, this lecture bores me stiff. Isn't there something you'd rather be doing?
Isn't there something you'd rather be doing?
Like what? Show business is my whole life.
Don't you have any hobbies?
Don't you have any hobbies?
Sure, I read.
What do you read? What if I gave you something to read?
What if I give you something to read?
I might take a look.
Well, how convenient. I have a newspaper. Give the newspaper to the stagehand.
Here.
Well, the late edition. I wonder if the Dodgers won. Watch the lights while I find out, okay?
Sure. I'll definitely watch the lights. I'll definitely watch the lights. You know, let's see. We've got a button there, got a left lever, middle lever, and a right lever. Let's go with the middle lever.
It's a lever.
Right. Can I? Okay, push it. Boop. Anything happen? What if I push the button, Frank?
Nothing happened.
That's disappointing. Alright. Push the right lever. Push the button, Frank.
Nothing happened.
Okay, all of the lights are lit up. Push the button, Frank.
Nothing happened.
Oh. Oh, we got green. Okay. And the music has changed. Okay. Well, let's push the button.
There it goes.
And I still feel the presence of Atlantis through... May I present Nurab-Sal, the great Atlantean god of...
Deceit.
deceit. Thanks, Indy.
Oops.
Indiana Jones? You've got some nerve. Go back, you big jack-o'-lantern. Oh, great.
Oops.
Good night, folks.
That's an abrupt end to the show. Everyone's just sitting there, too.
Come on, mister. I've got a few words to mince with you.
Okay, I like mincing words.
I'd say it's about time.
Can we add in some minced meat, too?
Oh, no!
Looks like Kerner got here first. Stay put.
Where are we going?
No one here. Nor here either.
I mean, I'm surprised no one was waiting for her. Ah!
Dr. Uberman. Fantastic news.
Uberman,
We
huh?
found the treasure we seek.
Just brush that hair, why don't you? Found the treasure you seek, huh? Well, I guess we'll have to check
That's
the
the
room.
second time Kerner slipped away. What does a Nazi spy want with old statues?
Have you seen the newspaper? Listen to this. Germans claim victory in worldwide race to smash the uranium atom. Chief scientist Dr. Hans Uberman announces plan to harness new sources of energy for the Third Reich.
That guy is,
So?
definitely looks like he, did not wake up on the pretty side of the bed, shall we say. Practical results are years away. Come on, a few atoms won't even light a match. They'll never find enough uranium. Sounds like they're dreaming to me. Yeah, practical results are years away. Wink.
Practical results are years away.
Of course they are. That's why they're looking for the power of Atlantis.
Uh-huh.
Be serious. I used to think you'd make a good scientist.
Alright. You've been concealing important artifacts, yet you stole things from my expedition. I don't know if I feel like these things are have not been explored. Maybe I missed something. Yet you've been dealing goods on the black market. Yet you never published a word about your finds. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yet you never published a word about your finds. Artifacts such as archaeology has never seen. You're lucky I don't have you arrested.
So what if I kept a few pieces for myself?
Okay, that's not good.
Look for a small coppery bead under those clippings in my desk.
Whee!
What do you know?
Now, it's coppery. Is it copper? Is it bronze?
Kerner missed
brass?
the grand prize.
It's
What?
a bead.
My necklace. Watch closely. The bead is made of orichalcum, the mystery metal first mentioned by Plato. Now I'll place it in the medallion's mouth.
Yum, 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 yum. Wow, wow, her whole body is shaking.
Did you see that?
I don't know what I saw.
Creepy. Is your electric bill paid up?
That was Nurab Sal. His spirit is close.
Closer than Atlantis, that's for sure. I'm not interested in spiritual mumbo-jumbo. Don't try your psychic act on me. Nerha, what? Don't try your psychic act on me.
Don't try your psychic act on me.
Most of these options don't really matter.
Suppose I gave this orichalcum business any credence, which I don't.
We have no idea where to find your mythical lost city. Atlantis has been underwater for centuries. Who knows where these beads actually came from? You may have just used the last bead. Who knows where these beads really came from? Let's go with that.
Who knows where these beads really came from?
Shh. I'm getting something.
Uh-huh.
Nurab Sal speaks. He bids us find the... What? Oh, a book, yes.
The delicious pizza.
The Lost Dialogue of Plato.
Huh.
Another fine myth.
That book is a legendary hoax. If Plato wrote it, later authors would have reported it. I think Plato just wanted to tell a tall tale. It's not in any library I've ever been in. If Plato wrote it, later authors would have reported it. Yeah, I'll go with
If
that.
Plato wrote it, later authors would have reported it.
What if the Nazis have already found a copy? You ever think of that?
It has to be real for that to happen. You found this stuff in Iceland, right? What were these pieces doing in Iceland, I wonder? How did the Nazis get interested in Iceland? Why Iceland? Why not Florida, where it's warm? You found this stuff in Iceland, right?
You found this stuff in Iceland, right?
Yes, near our old dig site.
I thought so. Who's working there these days?
Bjorn Heimdall, I believe.
Maybe we should pay him a visit. What do you say?
I thought you'd never ask.
And off we go. To Iceland. That's a lovely stormy day in Iceland. We have our whip. I can look at my whip.
It could be useful in the right spot.
Yeah, I can. Alright, anything that we can look at here at the camp? We have the old dig site, we have the encampment, we have the truck.
It's
Look
the
at
truck we arrived in.
Yeah. Do you want to say anything about it? No? Alright.
It looks like someone's still living here.
I mean, that would kind of come with the territory of someone still working at this location?
It doesn't seem to open.
That seems bad.
I can't move it.
That seems also bad. Maybe we should not use as much starch in the laundry of the tent. I mean, really, we can't open it.
It brings back a lot of memories of the Jastro expedition.
Alright, well, let's go in. He is wearing much warmer clothing than we are. Ice-obscured object. Look at Dr. Bjorn Heimdall. Anything else we can look at? Not really.
There's nothing to look at.
Wow, rude.
There's nothing to look at.
Are you not cold here, Sophia?
There's nothing to look at. It's an eel figurine trapped in ice.
Huh. Okay, well, let's go ahead and talk to him.
Dr. Heimdall.
Dr. Indiana Jones, I believe, and Madame Sophia Hapgood. This is my dig site now. Go away.
Wow. Wow, that's just rude. Not feeling very friendly today, are we? I thought you were digging up Norse graves in Denmark. Doctor, what do you expect to find here? I'm leaving. I thought you were digging up Norse graves in Denmark. Yeah, let's go with that.
I thought you were digging up Norse graves in Denmark.
I was. Obviously now I'm not.
Thank you for that. Not feeling very friendly today, are we?
Not feeling very friendly today, are we?
I like solitude. It helps me think.
What do you expect to find here?
Doctor, what do you expect to find here?
The secret of Hyperborea. That's what the Greeks called Iceland, you know.
This
You've
is
read
kind
how
of what they call the
sailed
North.
to a fog-shrouded land, and how they never set foot upon it. Ha! After traveling thousands of miles, mere fog wouldn't turn them back. Some idiots claim they were repelled by ghosts.
I doubt
Puppycock,
they...
You know what actually stopped them, Sean?
Sure, tell me. Maybe they didn't allot any time on their itinerary. I don't know, but maybe Sophia has an idea. No, but I'm sure you're going to tell me. I don't know, but maybe Sophia has an idea. Let's get her involved in the conversation.
I don't know, but maybe Sophia has an idea.
Forget it. I'll just tell you.
Oh.
They were stopped by a force field put here by beings not of this earth.
Okay, I feel like neither of you
That's fascinating, Doctor.
are actual archaeologists. Have you ever heard of Plato's Lost Dialogue? What did these beings... why did these beings show up here? So, you completely discount the supernatural. Well, so long. Why did these beings show up here?
But why did these beings show up here?
I am convinced that these travelers came to Earth to form colonies like Atlantis, using Hyperborea as a spaceport. Up north here, we're close to the ether. It's a perfect landing site.
The ether. I gotta find these other spaceports. So what's the link between Hyperborea and Atlantis?
So what's the link between Hyperborea and Atlantis?
Right, the Yastro expedition, the one you both worked on. Recently I saw
not
pieces
exactly
from it,
the
pieces
link.
that are clearly Atlantean.
I see. Somebody must have been selling them.
Go ahead, blame it all on me.
Okay. Where did you say these lost pieces came from?
Where did you say those pieces come from?
If it's artifacts of Atlantis you want, there are two people you might want to visit. Charles Sternhardt in Tikal, a shady fellow, but very clever. And Philippe Costa in the Azores Islands. As a researcher, he's a farce, but he's a sharp trader.
So we gotta go deal with some black market stuff. Have you ever heard of Plato's Lost Dialogue?
Have you ever heard of Plato's Lost Dialogue?
Yes, there are rumors about such a book, but I've yet to see it. Dr. Sternhardt and Costa.
Okay. So you completely discount the supernatural.
So you completely discount the supernatural?
Completely. If it's supernatural you want. Dr. Sternhardt and Costa.
I mean, to a certain extent, believing in powerful aliens having created Atlantis is kind of the supernatural, too. What is this thing you're working on?
What is this thing you're working on?
The bronze eel here? It's probably a homing beacon for wayward spaceships.
That's a stretch.
Soon I'll have it out of the ice.
That's a stretch. Alright, well, so
So
long.
long.
Good luck, fellow believer.
Right. Fellow believer. So we have flown or sailed all the way up here to Iceland. Well, first to Reykjavik. And then we've driven out to the site, wherever the heck it is. And talked to him, and now we're just leaving. We couldn't
Let's
have
head to
sent
the
him
airport.
a telegram? Or something? Alright, so we can go to Tikal down in the Yucatan, or we can go to the Azores. Go to Tikal first, because then we can swing by the Azores. I mean, probably eventually we're going to get over to... Well, maybe not. I don't know. Actually, it is about time to end the episode. So, when we come back next time, we will be heading to Tikal. See you next time, everyone.